whatnot, but I think they both have decent chances. I mean, it's all dependent on how Neeze's Diana is versus Simple's Diana, because Macheeete was able to beat Simple's Diana. It's the same
True.
character, most likely different playstyle, but the question is in which ways?
Well, we did point out in their winners bracket matches, Simple very heavily leaned on the bow playstyle. So Neeze, kind of a different playstyle. He's a little bit more balanced in his weapon choices. He'll swap between the two. We saw him hit multiple blasters side signatures. So that might be the thing that breaks Macheeete, is the fact that he can be more than just a bow playing Diana.
Mm-hmm. He's already starting off. Wow, I cannot believe that neutral light.
Yeah, that neutral light got him with the very tail end.
Macheeete already starting off, finding like
nice neutral sig pickup.
Finding like 10 times the amount of strings that we saw him find on Simple already. With those two, it was very back and forth, just one hit for one hit. But this game is already starting off way more explosively with some back and forth combos. Neeze with a great dodge back to dodge out Macheete's gravity cancel side sig. Ooh, the ground pound. What's Macheeete gonna find afterward? That's the Sair.
Still looking for these downlights, expecting Macheeete to go low, stay grounded, and stack. That weapon toss connecting down the knees. He spot dodged through the side light, but the recovery is not going to kill. Not enough damage onto Macheeete. Meanwhile, Neeze is close to that kill percent. Macheeete just needs to get a signature of some sort. Charged it up. That down air will kill.
Macheeete juggling his weapons, deciding which one he wants. He decides on the scythe. Neeze going to be picking up a bow for himself. As we previously established, the thickest bow skin I have ever seen. Might actually increase the hitboxes.
I'm gonna have to check the replay after this one. Right?
Not quite going to kill. Dude, I feel it's so weird how both Neeze and Simple they connect with a lot of neutral lights at high damage, but that move just doesn't kill ever. So they just do it till it does kill. Oh, I can't believe that bow recovery missed, and that means that Macheeete is going to have even more time to build up damage on a Neeze. I think Neeze was as confident that would hit as I was.
Oh my gosh, Neeze is really swinging for the fences, trying to get the hit. The weapon toss connects for Macheeete, and Neeze is done for, down to his final stock. Macheeete still on 3.
Blackguard keep looking like a very good pick for Macheeete right now. No oscillating platform on that right side, which means that Macheeete has a lot more leeway to go off and gimp Neeze with the scythe, and that's exactly what he does. Now Neeze with the gun finds a side air to close out that first stock, but it's going to be a really rough comeback if he is to start finding this. And Macheeete finds the D-Light into ground pound on unarmed, not even opting to go for the weapon yet, being safe about the way that he approaches in towards it, trying to find it. Wow, great evasion from Macheeete.
Yeah, the movement from Macheeete on point. Neeze finally getting his first hit onto the second stock of Macheeete with that neutral light. Good spot dodge through the neutral signature. Downlight punishes, but still needs more damage, or at the very least a gimp.
Neeze looking to take a page out of Simple's book, looking for the downlight into neutral signature, but not working out. Oh, that almost caught, actually. The only reason that didn't catch that dodge is because Macheeete dodged off stage, which meant that he could instantly fast fall downwards. Otherwise, that Sig 100% catches that dodge.
He's trying to go in on top of Macheeete. Again, throwing out that side signature, spot dodges through. Neeze wants to get him down to the final stock. Just stop this momentum that Macheeete had to start off this set. Neutral air, not going to kill.
Yeah, ever since, I think it was like, this is like a while back, but neutral air definitely got nerfed at some point, and ever since, it just hasn't been really a reliable kill move. You have like 6 other kill moves that are gonna get the job done better. Even though neutral air is very convenient for catching out high health opponents as far as hitbox goes, it doesn't quite close it out. Neeze though is able to find the kill, bring it within 1 stock, and now he's getting these gun combos started. Guns can rack up a lot of damage very fast. Macheeete has to be careful if he wants to close out this game.
And that's going to be it. The recovery from Macheeete will finish it off. But Neeze was doing a decent job bringing it back into it, keeping it close so that there wasn't too much momentum in Macheete's favor to go into game 2. And we do see Blackguard keep immediately banned out, but he left Small Brawlhalla. I'm surprised Macheeete didn't go straight to it. With that Scythe Gimp that he had, Small Brawlhalla just screams that for Mordexes.
Yeah. Instead, gonna be going for the NA Classic, Mammoth Fortress.
Good old Mammoth.
Good old Mammoth. I think the
Fun
Smash
fact,
GG.
the rocks in the background look like a mammoth. Some people don't ever see that.
My mind is literally blown. I'm not kidding.
I know, I ruined it. Now that's all you're gonna be looking at.
You can tell Mammoth is the flagship map because I'm pretty sure on Smash GG, whenever we do fantasy, one of the questions is like, how many games in top 8 are going to be played on Mammoth Fortress? And your answer is always in the double digits, sometimes in the 20s.
It's the actual answer is D, all the above. Every game. Side sig connecting for Neeze again. Neeze with these side signatures. I was busy talking about the map, didn't realize Neeze was just blasting away at Macheeete with these blasters. And this is what I'm talking about to start game 1. Neeze has a very different playstyle from Simple. He is more blaster centric, and it is working very well for him against Macheeete.
Man, Neeze just building up this damage. All the while I've been looking at the background trying to find the Mammoth. He's just been building it up so fast. Faster than I can actually comprehend. But I mean, that's what guns are for. He actually looks
high
for that
DPS weapon.
Downlight into dash jump recovery. Oh, that was so good. He delayed it in order to catch the actual dodge from Macheeete. And right now, this is a complete reverse of last game. And Neeze is actually in free stock position way more confidently than Macheeete was.
Definitely a lot more damage on his stock. Nice side airs going off stage. Macheeete with the turnaround recovery. Still has a recovery. Ground pound will finish it off.
Nice ground pound by Macheeete. Definitely going to have to make some huge plays to make this one back. But, I mean, let's just go back and remember what he did last time he was in this situation on Mammoth Fortress down 2 stocks against a Diana player. I'll give you a hint. He brought it back.
Yeah,
so, Neeze has got to be
his
careful.
final stock untouched. But we do see him whipping Neeze around. Throws him off stage, but Neeze immediately getting back on the ground. Does not want to risk that Scythe Gimp.
Nice. Short string by Macheeete. Enough some damage. Neeze went for a
the
risky
dare.
side sig. Yeah, that should actually be it. Macheeete doesn't have enough options to make it back.
That was a clean dare from Neeze. Gonna take a very convincing momentum swing in game 2. And now, like you said, we're going into that best of 3 territory where the first 2 is just, that's a wipe. Now we're just in pure best of 3.
Striking right now, Blackguard Keep is open. I know that's where they went game 1, but wisely, I'd say Neeze opting to go towards Miami Dome instead. I think that benefits him more. Slightly, just because guns like to kill off the top, and Macheeete hasn't really been, even though gauntlets like to kill off the top as well, I feel like that's not how he's been killing.
Yeah, he's really been going for horizontal kills and predominantly scythe kills. His gauntlets haven't really been doing a whole lot. Every now and then he'll go for like a signature read, but that's like the extent of it.
Just trading back and forth. Interesting start for both players. Ooh, Macheeete.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Snap.
Oh, my
what?
God, Neeze, you're crazy
What?
for going for that.
Yeah, the gravity cancel side sig
Oh,
does
and
not
then he
have the
spot
movement on that
dodged,
one.
which means
Yeah.
guys. That's so unfortunate for Neeze, actually.
I almost expected him to gravity cancel on that spot dodge. Like, get the first few iframes off of it and then throw out a move before it just becomes a straight spot dodge.
What's actually crazy is that if he did a gravity cancel neutral signature there instead of gravity cancel side signature, I'm pretty sure Macheeete was dead.
Because Macheeete dodged up. But
Yeah.
we do see Neeze stock behind Macheeete, building a lot of great damage onto Neeze. The side air is going to kill him. Neeze, he's just going wild right now, and Macheeete is taking full advantage of it, just taking chunks out of Neeze.
This set is so volatile. Game 1, Macheeete starts with a 3-1 stock lead. Almost the game evens itself out. Game 2, Neeze starts with a 3-1 stock lead, and the game isn't quite as even, which would seem to indicate that Neeze would be off to a better start in game 3. But no, Macheeete is just like, forget about that game. We're on my stages now, and I think it's time for another 3-stock attempt. Ooh, catching out the dodge, and that's gonna be the DC. This might be it.
What was? Whoa!
Oh,
He's got his jumps reset. Again, the neutral sig, and Neeze gets the stock off of Macheeete. He goes for these really odd options that I don't ever expect from him. And like, I can only imagine Macheeete is also like, what? You just went for that option, a gravity cancel neutral signature, and then recovered right after it.
JV3.
Yep.
JV3 from Macheeete. Might not be a 3 stock, but a JV3 is definitely a statement in itself. Macheeete
Momentum
looking
just
to
swings
secure,
back and forth.
looking to punch his ticket to grand finals right now. He's looking fantastic on both the gauntlets and the scythe right now, which is something that I feel like we haven't been seeing. Like you said, most of what we've been seeing Macheeete do has been on the scythe so far, but it feels like he's really getting comfortable with using both of these in this set versus Neeze. And Neeze is definitely going to have another one of those explosive games, just like Game 2, if he wants to have a chance at making his way to the winner's side of Grand Finals.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Well, we are going right on into Game 4. Macheeete 1 game away from knocking Neeze down into the lower bracket. Neeze not able to pick up the spawn weapon, but no damage done yet. 10 seconds in, and they are just waiting for that first hit. Still no damage. 15 seconds in, the first damage is a weapon toss. That is just slowing it down. We saw the momentum swinging back and forth. This time Neeze is like, I'm gonna grab the pendulum and just no momentum for anyone.
Ooh, okay. Neeze. Neeze hasn't gotten hit by like a single one of those gravity cancel side things, and commentators.
You jinxed it.
But I mean, thus far he's been doing a pretty good job of avoiding them. He's now got the bow. The bow, Diana's bow in particular, is very dangerous on Shipwreck Falls. Pretty much all of her signature force directions kill pretty early, given the lack of a ledge that Shipwreck has. But Macheeete getting a very good catch with a sidelight recovery on these gauntlets to end out Neeze's first stock. And Neeze on the back foot, down 2-1 to Macheeete right now. Definitely needs to start pulling something out. If he wants to.
Oh my gosh, the scythe is popping off though.
Oh my god,
Macheeete's scythe is popping off right now. He is just beating out Neeze, hits him with a recovery. Nair chasing up, expects the dodge down, goes for the side signature. Neeze with a wake up gravity cancel downswing, but that's not going to kill. Macheeete is still living almost a full stock up on Neeze.
Nice ground pound.
Yeah. Recognize that he was burning basically all of his options there.
Sometimes players try to get really tricky with trying to delay their options as long as possible, looking for an early ground pound, in which case you can like hit them with a dare, but he's being smart about it. I am so surprised that he is alive right now. Macheeete looking for a potential edge guard, but just giving up center stage to Neeze because Neeze has too many dangerous hitboxes that Macheeete doesn't want to deal with. A great weapon throw into side air means that Neeze is actually going to stay alive from that engage, and he's just trying to even up this damage right now. Keeps getting hit by near kill moves by Macheeete, but none of which are actually getting close enough.
Just outspace the downlight. Macheeete not able to get that finishing blow onto Neeze yet, and that's just giving Neeze ins back into this game. Side air will finally finish that stock off.
Good closeout. Now Macheeete, he's got the scythe in hand. One good string will put this game in the driver's seat for him. All he needs to do is build up a little bit of damage and he can feel pretty comfortable. Neeze, on the other hand, has to find this kill. I respect going for that because he needs to find this kill ASAP. Meanwhile, Macheeete lands the neutral signature, which means that Neeze is going to be sent into the orange. He goes for the gravity cancel side, but Neeze catches him out with a down light into neutral signature, bringing this to a one-stock game. Neeze is in the orange, but that definitely doesn't put him out of this one.
No, blasters build up crazy amounts of damage. Just needs to get those shots. Macheeete over to the gauntlets though. If he can get stacked on the Neeze, might have the opportunity to build up this damage on the Neeze, get him into that kill percent. Neeze evening this one up though.
Ooh, playing around with the guns right now. Seems like Neeze is definitely not feeling the bow. He'd much rather stick with these trusty guns that have been doing him well so far, that have gotten him all the way to winners finals. And Macheeete whiffing a side sig. Neeze finds the punish. That's a lot of damage onto Macheeete. I can't believe I just said that.
No flex tape on that one.
Macheeete is going to need some flex seal if he wants to seal up this set and send himself to grand finals.
Throwing away the scythe, Macheeete. Throwing away the weapons, the haymaker comes out, but Neeze not in that kill percent. Neeze with the spacing, the turnaround side light into the side air. Neeze has the advantage. Can he get the? What was that throw?
What?
What ghost was over there?
Macheeete Macheeete punching Neeze off stage. What's he gonna do? He went for the double punch. Now Neeze is the one with the weapon, but he has guns. Any gun player will tell you, in high pressure situations, it can be really difficult to find the type of move that you need here. Macheeete
Nice
has
weapon
Neeze
toss.
off stage. Now he has the gauntlet.
Oh!
Oh, and Neeze whips the side stick, and Macheeete punishes accordingly with a gauntlet side stick of his own, and that is going to be 3-1 to Macheeete. He is going to be going to the grand finals. Meanwhile, Neeze is going to be sent down to losers finals.